Hello everyone, welcome to a new topic with Study with Bose, and today we will continue with the Excel series part 4, right, which is the exercise 4. Let us open the exercise 4. Till 3 we have done. Again, this is exercise 4 and this is based on another problem. So if you see the data over here, the data is you have first name, last name, gender, mail address, sector, membership, date, donations and city, right. So this is the data set which is given, and in another two tabs there is exercise 1 and exercise 2, right. So in exercise 1, if I zoom it, if you see, they have asked a certain questions, right. So we have to fill this particular entire blanks area which is kept over here with the required values from that particular data, right. So a kind of analysis that happens, you can practice so that you can get these results very quickly, right, and using the Excel function it can be done very easily, right. So if you see, we have the city name, as well as it has asked me the number of members. Number of members, when the word comes number, that means it is asking the count. So in simple words, we can use a COUNTIF function, right. Now, why to use a COUNTIF function? COUNTIF function. Why to use that? Because there is only one criteria, which is city. So what we will do is we will go to the raw data. We will select the entire range first, right. So the range is selected, but should we select the entire range? Absolutely not. So we have to select only city, right. Here we will only select the city range, fix that range, comma. We will select the next is the criteria they are asking, right. The criteria, we will go to exercise 1 tab and we will use only the London. So what I selected, I have selected the entire city column and I have put that criteria which is over here as London. So once I enter, there are total number of members, automatically it is counting me, right, and if I drag this up, all the work can be done because I have already fixed the range for that particular city over there, right. So this is the way you can basically complete this entire scenario. Now next, what we have, the number of members per year. So year is one criteria, city is another criteria, right. You can do it together by pressing a shift, control shift basically. You can complete this by doing entire thing together, or now you have two criteria. So COUNTIF won't work, right. Here you have to use COUNTIFS, right, and if you see the criteria, one is vertically, one is horizontally. So what you have to do is equals to COUNTIFS, IFS, right, and the first thing is criteria range. We will go with the city first, sorry, the raw data. We will go to the city quickly. So city column, select the city column, fix this city column, right, comma, and then we will go to the page. Now the first criteria is London, so I will select this and I want to fix this A column, not the rows, but I want to fix the A column. So what I will do, I will press F4, F4, F4. Now if you see over here, the $A, so A column is fixed. Next, they are asking me the second criteria. The second criteria is the years, right. So I will go to the raw data again. Now, do we have years over here? So we don't have year, right. So what we can do is we can create a new column first, right, or you can use a particular function over here, comma, year. Let me check whether it works or not. Year, and you can select the range, comma. So year, I have selected the range. I should fix this range also. So the range is fixed and the criteria is this. So now here I am just checking whether it is possible or not, but here the criteria is horizontally, right. So I will have to fix the row, right, not the columns, right. So F4, F4, right. So now the row is fixed. If you see at $2, it is 2, not the C1. So I will close the bracket and click on enter, click on OK. So yes, so that means it is not able to consider the year. So what we will do is we will calculate the year first. So very simple, go to the raw data, create a new column which is year, right. So equals to year is the function, select the serial number, click on enter, and it's done. So year is completed. So you have already created this year function, and if you just select and double click on this, the entire year gets calculated. So your year is calculated. Now if you use the formula, it will work. So how we are going to do that? Go to exercise 1, equals to count IFS ifs. The criteria range will give, not over here, on the raw data, will give the criteria as city. We'll fix this, comma, criteria 1, which is basically London, will fix the A is fixed, comma, criteria range 2, which is the year. So again we will go up, we'll select the year, fix this, comma, criteria 2 is this year, and now we will fix the rows, right. So F4, F4 will fix the rows. So 2 times will fix the rows. Now this is done. We'll close the bracket and enter, and automatically if you drag now, it will work properly. And this is how we complete exercise 1. I hope everybody understood this. Using COUNTIF functions, we can easily create this and count the number of members per year, per city wise. We can do that, right. Coming to the second exercise, let me zoom it. The second exercise is donations by city. That is the first question, and next we will basically complete the entire thing. So donations by city, how you want to donate this by city. So equals to SUMIF, if will work, right. Range, I'll go to the raw data. Now they have told the criteria range first. So criteria range is city, F4, comma, F4 is to fixed. Go to exercise 2, click on London for the criteria, comma, and we need to calculate the sum range also. So go to raw data, and they want donations by city. So this is the donations, fix this, bracket close, enter, and you will get this, right. And you can also give the euro or pound, whatever the donations which was given over there, you can give that also over there. Double click and it will work, right. So that is how this donations by city, and this is also the same process like we did in COUNTIFS. Now there are 2 criteria, and sectors. If you see the raw data, we already have sectors over here, right. So we don't need to create any column. So what we will do is we'll just use equals to SUMIFS IFS, right, sum range. Now here the sum range is donation at the first level only. So I'll go over here, select the donations, fix this, comma, next is what is the criteria range. So city, after that we will come to the sectors. So city is the criteria range. I have selected the city column, F4, comma, criteria will be London, and I will fix the column. So F4, F4, F4 will fix the columns, not the rows, comma, criteria, second criteria is sectors. I will go over there, I will go to the sector, select it, fixed it, comma, now the criteria is this, right, and here I will not fix the column, I will fix the row which is row number 2. So, F4, F4 which is fixing the row. I hope you have all understood this. Now, if we close the bracket, we do not have any more criteria, click on enter and this will properly work. Okay, and we can change these currencies values. Okay, so this is how it works. I hope you have understood this particular exercise 4 with SUMIF, SUMIFS, COUNTIF and COUNTIFS.